Hi there, I'm Ben and welcome to my 100% guide for the second mission of Darksiders Genesis, the Slag Pit. The idea of this video is to show you where all of the collectibles are while finishing the side missions, of which there are 2 in this mission: Bat Out of Hell, where you need to destroy the 5 bats, and Open the Soul Caches, for which you need to borrow souls from each of the 4 soul caches. For Bat Out of Hell, you'll get some creature cores upon completion, and for Open the Soul Caches, you'll get 700 souls and a trophy or achievement called Soul Cache. You can see on screen now what you'll need to find in this mission, but I'll also show you where all of the chests and extra things are too. Timestamps for all collectibles are in the description below. Once again, while this game does mark collectibles on the map, once you actually find the map for each mission that is, they may not be easy to access or totally inaccessible until you've gained certain powers later on in the game. To access some of the items in this level, you will need all 3 of both characters' special abilities. You gain these by continuing the story. You'll get the last ability during mission 11, and that's Aether Spark, and you'll need that ability for one of the items in this level, so you will have to come back later on if you don't have it already. Unlike the first video in this series, I'm going to actually fully narrate this one, as it's going to be easier for me to explain what's going on. Right, that's it for the intro, let's get on with it. So right off the bat here, we'll be getting a Boatman's coin first, and you do need the Tremor Gauntlet. You don't get that until level 7, so if you don't have that, you'll have to come back later on. It's going to be the first 3 items here and one of the later ones that you're going to need extra things for. For the first 3 now, you are going to need this Tremor Gauntlet, which is for you use it to smash into these plates here, and it sends you up into the air. There you go, that's the first Boatman's coin. Times 3, if it says times 3 or times 5, one says later on, that doesn't really count towards the 10. It's just you need 10 interactions. So here's the first Trickster Key. Again, you need the Tremor Gauntlet because you need to jump up there. I'm going to show the map before every collectible, just for anybody who's using the timestamps. It's going to help them out. So again, now we need Tremor Gauntlet. If you played this level beforehand, you are going to be wondering what these purple things were for as well. That is for Void Bomb. You get that in level 4, so you will definitely have that if you've got Tremor Gauntlet, so don't worry about that. So you're going to be making a portal, basically so you can take one of these bombs through. Don't get too close to other objects with a bomb, otherwise it goes off like that. So blow this up, open up the portal here. It's kind of well hidden. There it is. Pick up another bomb, just walk through and blow up the orange stuff. The bomb growths, I think it is. There we go. And then there's the Wrathstone, or Wrath if you want to say the proper English way. Even English people don't say it that way anymore. The Wrathstone, whatever it is, there's a shard of it. Next is the Trickster Door. It's directly ahead of us. You do need 1 key. If you're doing this the first time, you won't have a key. You can either get one that's just around the corner, or you can buy 3 keys from Vulgrim as soon as he's becomes a seller. So whichever one you want to do. I'm going to go straight in here. I'm going to get this epic chest, which is going to give us Beamshot. There are a lot of items in here. I think there's 9. I'm going to show the map in between each one, just so you sort of know where everything is placement wise. We don't have the treasure map yet. That comes at about halfway through. So that's where the epic chest is, and you sort of work your way around this room now. So I'm just going to I don't actually cut these enemies out because they are going to fill up a soul cache. You can see it, just see at the top of the screen then. This isn't one of the 4, weirdly. There, that red ball there. So I'm just sort of demonstrating what happens. As you kill enemies, it fills that ball up. To start with it would have been blue. Kill some enemies near it and it will turn red, and then you can blow it up and it will give you a load of souls. We're going to be doing that just before we leave this room. So there's 2 stairs. There's 2 Boatman coins to the stairs to the left, and there's this item chest here. Weirdly, this item chest doesn't get marked off your map even once you have opened it. I don't know what that's all about, but item chests are not important at all. as are small chests, really. They're just small chests, just have souls in them, items chests just have items, health or ammo or something like that. Then we're going to jump over here. Again, just going to show everyone, just for anybody who's using timestamps, just finishes everything off nicely. Keep everything organised. So there we are, another small chest just across here. And then we're going to get one more. Boatman's coin. Oh, it's horrible. I can't say it properly. I want to say Boatman's coins, because essentially that's what it is. It's usually more than one. Oh, that was just one. But there you go, you know what I mean. So here's another small chest. There's going to be an ambush, so you can't open this one right away. This does happen with some of them. There's just 4 of these lava flea mags, whatever they are. Just kill them and then you can open it up. Now we're going to hit this soul cache. You're going to see it in the middle now. Again, this isn't one of the 4 that's needed for the trophy. Weirdly, there are 5 in this level. I don't know why, but this one doesn't count. So there. That's what happens basically. So we're getting 4 more of those, and that's going to be for the trophy. The ones outside of the Trickster room are the ones that you get for the trophy. So now we're just going to move on through the level now. Pick up this bomb and just move on as we would do normally. And there is going to be Boatman's coin at the bottom of the stairs. It's going to be one of these ones you can't miss, really. There's lots of collectibles in this game you can't really miss, but on the other hand, there are quite a few that you can miss. Or you say you're playing this this mission straight after playing mission 1 for the first time. This is your first time here. You're not going to know how to unlock that first part there with the Tremor Gauntlet, and later on with the Aether spark. It's all going to be very confusing, and some places you sort of have to do a bit of platforming. So as much as there are obvious ones like this Boatman's coin here, there are quite confusing ones as well, hence the need for these guides really. So as I was killing those enemies, it was filling up this soul cache here. This is our first proper one. So after that Boatman's coin, jump across and shoot this. It'll blow up and you'll get the little conversation sort of marking the start of the mission. Here's Trickster coin number 2. Again, one you probably will not miss. There it is. So with all of the soul caches, you will need to kill enemies. There's a little audio prompt. It sounds... it reminds me, if you've ever seen 127 Hours, when he does that bit, you know the bit I'm talking about. It makes that little twang noise. That's what it sounds like to me. But anyway, so these enemies are filling up this next soul cache. So carry on towards this door, and you can see it here on your right. Cut those out because we don't need to be watching me kill things. If I can sort of kill them as I'm moving, I'll do that, but if they sort of stop me in my tracks, I'm going to cut them out just for the sake of time. Same thing with bosses, although I am going to leave the boss fight in at the end of this video, as we will have collected all the collectibles, and just for the sake of showing the complete mission, complete level, then I'm leaving it in, so you can watch it if you like. So Boatman coin number 7 is here on the left. Again, you're not going to miss this one. And then after this one is going to be our first bat, 1 of 5. You can see it just there, the blue. It blues out as you go behind things. If you go near them, they do take off. I mostly use Strife, so I can shoot him from a distance. It's just the character I prefer. There we go, bat number 1 of 5. It doesn't come up yet. Here's a conversation just for the sake of getting it in there, just to make sure we get it. Don't need it for anything, but it is 100% after all. We're getting everything. So bat number 2, 3 and 4 coming up. As you jump over to this is going to be the boss area later on. There is a bat directly ahead of you, just slightly to the right, as it is, I suppose. But here it is on the map. That's where it's going to be. You can see it just ahead of me. I'm not going to get too close, it will fly off. There you go, that's 2 of 5, sorry. And then head off to the opposite side, and there is another one. This is 3 of 5. And then we're going to go to the area to the right, or I suppose if you're looking at the map, it would be southeast here. And there's going to be bat number 4. You can see it just across the gap. See it in the bottom right of the corner, bottom right corner of the screen. You'll see it there. So you want to shoot it before you jump across, just because it will fly off. You can shoot it as it flies off, but just for the sake of making sure you don't miss it, just want to make sure. So here's treasure map. This is going to open up the map for us entirely. Always handy. We're coming up to the area now where we're going to need Aether Spark. That's coming up very shortly. It is on this side. First of all, we're going to fill up the next soul cache to get all the enemies to turn up. You can see that at the bottom it was blue. To get the enemies to turn up, jump in that central bit and then move over to the side and kill them all off. And you'll hear that twang. You won't hear it on the video because I have the sound down, but you'll know it when you hear it, trust me. There, it's full, so we can now kill it or blow it up, destroy it, whatever you want to call it. So over in lava flows. And that will be the number 3 of 4. Now we're going to get a Limbo Chest. These are kind of like item chests and small chests. They're not needed for anything. We can see it there. You need to do a certain thing for them to appear. It's different on every level. For this one, we need to light all of the torches. So we're going to change to War and use the Vorpal Blade to light them all up. So go in that direction. You don't need to get that thing at the bottom. That's a bomb. There you go. You see it appears once you light them all. And then this has souls in them. Whenever you see these souls, make sure you grab them. It's basically how you level the characters up. So you see the core, sorry, not the souls. Yeah. Now we're going to do a similar thing to open up Boatman's coin 8 of 10. This is in this gate. Fairly obvious that you need to light these torches, and that's what we're going to do. And then on the floor there, you can see the little pattern that I'm stood over the top of. That is where we need Aether Spark. Again, that is mission 11 that you need that. So you're going to need to get all the way through to that mission 11 and then come back. And this is for the Healthstone. Basically, it sets off a little puzzle. A floating ball will appear. You'll see in a second. Here we go. Just need to change back to Strife. And then set it off. And you need to get through this... it's like operation. You need to get through without touching the sides. Get to the other end. And it'll free up this ledge here. The spikes will disappear, meaning you can jump up and get the Healthstone. I'm sure you were probably wondering how to do that if you haven't got to mission 11 yet. I certainly was. You don't really see those things much at all, and then all of a sudden there's quite a few of them when you get to mission 11. Well, 10 actually. But yeah, there's a lot of them later on. There's not many so early on. So we're going to get the key now, just to finish the story. There we go. Come on, blow it up. There we go. So this is a story thing. So this is just to move the. It's one of the keys for this central bit. There's 3 of them, obviously. One in each area. Boatman's coin number 9. This is a very obvious one. I mean, you have to have got this one. There it is. Right in the middle of the grind. That's where we're going next. Jump across. The traversal in this game is not the best. You can see there. I'm pressing circle, drop down. I have to actually move. It is a bit finicky, so just stick with it. If it's probably the only downside I can think offhand with the game is the traversal. It's very weird. The detection's a bit strange. On this corner's a bit of a weird one as well. It can sort of force you to drop the wrong way. You don't die when you drop, so it's not too bad, but it's still annoying. So you see there's item chest 2 of 2 at the top. Again, not an important chest, but we're just getting everything. Don't know why this enemy's not dying, but there you go. Get across here, finish them, and pick up item chest 2. Work your way around, there it is. And then straight away we're going to jump across to get Trickster Key 3 of 3. And again, you're going to need the Tremor Gauntlet. This is the second use for the Tremor Gauntlet. smashing these pink crystals. You will find them everywhere. They're in every level. And I did not know how to smash these. I knew it'd have to be something later on. And again, that is mission 7 that you get the Tremor Gauntlet. So you'll have to come back. Just make notes of all the ones that you've had to miss. And just come back later on once you have the appropriate powers. Right, here you can see this weird detection thing again. This kept snagging on that. But here's the second story key. And we're going to go to the left hand side now. And we're going to get bat 5 of 5. Now, you will see, I'll point out where this bat is, but it is very, not sheepish. It will go off, it will fly off with the smallest bit of alert. I can't think of the word, you know what I mean. You can see it near my life bar there. There, it's flying off already even though I'm nowhere near it. So I hit it now, I've killed it. So be prepared for that bat to fly away as these enemies attack. Yeah, my idea for this video was actually to clear these enemies out and then shoot it from across the way with Strife, but that did not happen, as you can see. So be aware that that one is going to fly away. I'll show you on the map where we are and where it was. It was on that ledge over there. So just make sure, because once they're gone, you're going to have to restart the mission. You're going to have to kill all 5 again. Every time there is a side mission, you can't sort of do 4, then come back and get it. You will need to do all 5. Same with these soul caches. So this is the 4th. Those enemies filled it up that we just killed. Once you get this, you'll get the soul cache trophy as well. I do not in this video, but you will get it there at that point, as long as you got the other 3, obviously. Now we're going to get Boatman's coin number 10. Very obvious one. Again, as you fly back to the main bit, main area, it's just as you take off. There it is. And then last thing is a small chest, 4 of 4. And that is it for this level. The next few minutes, 3-4 minutes, are going to be the boss fight in that central area. So for anybody who wants to watch that, this is on easy, just for the sake of getting these videos done. And you see there that item chest is not crossed off, but everything else is. Conversations don't either, which is strange. So I'm going to fly across now and do the boss. So not much need for me to stay on narration wise. If you're wondering about difficulty, there is a trophy for the hardest difficulty. I may be doing separate videos for those yet. If they are, I'm going to link it in the description. So if you need to know how to do this boss on the hardest difficulty, there will be a video for it. If there is, it will be in the top corner now. If not, sorry. Don't know what to say. Right. That's it from me. No need for me to go on. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
I think we found a target.
I will grind your bones into ash!
not so troubling now. Recover the artifact and let's be on our way. And here I thought you were warming up to the place.
You know that your humor escapes me.
All humor escapes you. Wonder what this thing's really worth to that soul.
Improved.